What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Pokemon Masters EX video. My name is Charlie. Today we're going to check out ZINNIA and RAYQUAZA's moves, grid, team builds, all that sort of fun stuff. Lucky skill. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and hop into... this one's probably going to be a quick video because there's not that many sync grids we can go over because... yeah, you get her 5 out of 5. Like, immediately, so... when you do the event. So... we're only going to go over 5 out of 5 grids. So there you go. So it's a Dragon type, weak against Rock. Special Striker. And no 6-star EX yet. But when it becomes 6-star EX, you can use it for an AoE sync move, but not quite yet. Right here's the stats. You got 526 HP, attack, and special attack are both 363, which is decent. I'd say it's decent now. Defenses are not great, because it's a striker, and speed is also not amazing, but not horrible. Let's see here. So the move set, we have Outrage, which leaves the user confused, but don't worry about that because of the sync grid. 115 to 138 power, 100% accuracy against a single opponent, 3-gauge move, attack. Really, really useful move. You can see it featured with Iris and Haxorus for another free-to-play Dragon pair, who does have their 6-star EX unlocked, so you can use AoE sync moves with Iris and Haxorus. Aerial Ace never misses, 45 to 54 power. Against single opponent, sure hit, so you'll always get a critical hit. Or, not a critical hit, but you'll always hit them with a 2-gauge move cost. Stellar Imagination removes the confused, flinching, trapped conditions from the user. Sharply raises the user's attack and special attack. Raises the user's speed and accuracy, but sharply lowers the user's defense and special defense. So, it does a lot, but it also weakens you. So keep that in mind when you use this, because it can work both for, getting rid of your flinching and trap conditions, because you don't need to worry about confused. Clearheaded is in the sync grid. But it can raise your attack, your special attack and speed, and accuracy. So the speed and accuracy can go towards Draco Meteor. So Draco Meteor sharply lowers the user's special attack, so watch out for that. 136 to 163 power, 90% accuracy against a single opponent, 3-gauge move cost. So yeah. Yeah, between Draco Meteor and Outrage, I would go with Outrage. Unless you need it to be a special attacker at the time, in which case you can use Draco Meteor. We'll go over lucky skills in just a sec. So let's go through the sync move. No additional effects here for the Dimensional Defender Draco Meteor. 250 to 300 power against single opponent. Again, when the 6-star EX gets unlocked for ZINNIA and RAYQUAZA, you can use it as a sync nuker, but for right now, it's not, as of recording this video, it's not available. The passive skill is Weather Surge 3, powers up moves when the weather conditions are in effect. So keep that in mind when we head into the sync grid. So for lucky skill, you already get Clearheaded on the grid. So you can if you're gonna use it as an Outrage physical striker, you can use Critical Strike 2 as a passive skill. But if you want to also use Draco Meteor, you would need to use what is it? Hang on a second. So if you wanted to use it as with Draco Meteor for a special striker, you would need to use Dauntless so that your special attack never gets lowered. So keep that in mind, depending on how you want to build out RAYQUAZA's grid and how to use RAYQUAZA as a free-to-play Dragon-type striker. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop into... so for team builds, any Potion Master and any really good tank would benefit RAYQUAZA's build. People that can increase accuracy like Clefairy would be really good. Delibird, also really good. Togepi, because of being a great potion master, and can also raise attack and special attack. You know, there's a lot of really good team builds you can do here, guys. But yeah, Starmie, really good. You can also heal, like, really good stuff with team builds around this. You can literally put all your favorite supports and defenders and tanks onto a team with Rayquaza, and it'll do really well. But if you really want, use Pelipper has Rain Dance, so you need to have a weather condition in effect. So Rain Dance doesn't hurt you like Sandstorm would. Sunny Day, so you can use Meganium. Use the sync move with Meganium to get Sunny Day out there, and you can do really good damage with Outrage and the Weather Surge 3s in effect. Tech Blastoise. Tech Eggmon Blastoise has Rain Dance, really good. I wouldn't put May on the team because May would be the striker in that case. But May also has Rain Dance. But I would put probably like Tech Blastoise would be pretty good with a really good tank or healer like Skyland Swanna or Togepi. Just saying, not too bad. Keep that in mind as we go into the sync grid here, because you have Weather Surge 3 on the sync grid too, so those stack, so you have Weather Surge 6. So Outrage, like this Outrage build right here, would do a lot of damage. You also have Clearheaded, prevents you from being confused, so Outrage won't confuse you. You can power up Outrage, and we get the attack plus 20 over here, increasing the amount of damage that Outrage can do. Really good Outrage dealer. But there's one more sync grid that I would also recommend doing, and that is the Sync Nuke build. This would be more for like when you get your 6-star EX unlocked for Zinnia. You got Weather Surge 3 up here, but we also have Weather Sync Up 5. And so what Weather Sync Up 5 does, powers up moves when the weather conditions are in effect. Sync moves. So your sync move will actually become quite powerful when you use it while you're in like a, you know, when Rain Dance is going on and Sunny Day is going on. Any of the weather conditions. So keep that in mind as well. We also have Draco Meteor Move Gauge Refresh 2. Just because it's the quickest way to not like spend too much sync orbs and energy to get to a both of the sync moves and the Weather Sync Up 5. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about Zinnia and Rayquaza, their sync grid, what teams you would want to use with them. Would you prefer Rayquaza over Iris and Haxorus as a free-to-play dragon type? Well, let me know down in the comment section below, because I have opinions too. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.